And I believe there was 4 cars. Ah, all right. We don't have enough money yet, huh? All right. Well, we'll send it out with how many cars it has, and then we'll upgrade it later. Okay. And then the other car, hopefully, will be okay coming into the depot, because we'll get this guy cleared by the time it comes. It can also go to the depot over here if we really need it to, although that's kind of a roundabout way. So we'll have to see how this passes. I'm actually very curious. I believe this is the train we're sending, heading for depot. See, again, I don't know what part of it. It's 30 years old, but what part of it is 30 years old? That would be a little bit better if they were more clear on that. I mean, I'm fairly certain the train itself is old, because this has been running this path for a while. All right, we have road vehicles that are also reaching their end of lifespan. We'll take a look at that later. That is one of the more tedious parts of the game as well. All right, so this train's going to wait. And this is the cost you have for only having a single line, is having trains wait like this. Oh, wow, we're in the red right now. I'm probably going to have to take a loan here just to not lose too much money with these trains not on the track. So again, because I can't be sure of the age of the boxcars, I think I'm just going to sell the whole thing here. And trains are rather expensive, so we're probably going to take a loan here just for the meantime. I expect it to cost us... Actually, it's going to cost us quite a bit here. I might end up going with the older train just because it's more affordable. Because the new train's worth like $1 million, and we can't afford that. And I don't want to take too many loans because I just spent time repaying the loans. But, all right, well, we'll take one more loan. It's not the end of the world. Boxcars are worth 218. I will take the older train. I mean, we were running on this, it looked like, which is the slowest train that we can currently... There's actually a train slower than this, but in the current time period, this is the slowest train we could have. So this is an upgrade also. So we'll go ahead and buy that, and then we'll buy as many boxcars as we can afford. All right, well, it's going to be 2 again. All right, I don't remember what line you were on. Were you on 9? Yeah, I think you were on 9. Let's just... Yeah, you were on 9. All right, let's send you off. There you go. And we're just going to keep an eye on that. Once we get enough money, we'll probably upgrade those 2 trains to get them back however many boxcars they had. And we're already up a little bit in cash, so I'm going to repay one of those. Oh, I was about to, but then we lost money. You have maintenance costs that come through every so often. We're just going to have to be patient. How is our line, a freight line over here, doing? You know, one thing I didn't really pay too much attention to, and this is actually, I have a couple things to do here. I mean, that's not terrible, but it would be better if we had a little bit better coverage here. We also have industry over here that we probably want to truck the construction materials over to. But for now, the curiosity, I'm hoping you did send construction. Yeah, so they must have sent construction materials. How is that line doing? So it is, I think, line 19 here. It isn't a profit, so that's good to see. We've got plenty of construction materials waiting for it, so that looks like it's doing a good job. As a matter of fact, we might as well have time go while we're taking a look at things. And how's our other ship doing? So that would be this one here. Oh, it's actually starting to make up some of the money we've been losing on it, so that's good to see. Where are you right now? You're going this way, and you have 0 passengers. I don't like to see that. I mean, there's somebody waiting for you, but you obviously, they weren't there when you arrived. How many people are waiting on this side? Nobody. So this passenger line has just been doing nothing but losing me money. And I got a more expensive boat, too, because I was thinking that we would have a little bit more passenger traffic than we've been having. That's unfortunate. All right, well, I think the project I want to do next is kind of curious. Train that's this train. You are hauling food. Good job. I just want to see you come in and do the transaction. Okay, now we can repay the loan. There we go. Okay, well that is... Alright, that's going good. Now the setting up a truck line here. So we want to get it over to the other consumer districts. Right now, this train station is only going to be covering the ones over here. Covering those ones over there is probably not going to be worth it. So what we're going to want to do is set up truck stations and put one right there. We're going to have to connect it with the road. And that should be fine for... Alright, that will... too much curvature. That's not good. Oh, man, don't do that to me. Oh, that's my bad. We're gonna lose a little bit of money there. Let's try that again. This time I'm gonna go back a little bit further so we don't have that problem. Or better yet, let's actually go over here. We should still have coverage. There we go. So the area you have coverage of is highlighted. And then we're going to need another truck stop where we want to go. So more than likely we're going to have to knock down some buildings to get that to work, which is going to cost us some money. Maybe more money than we have available. But maybe we can mitigate how much we're going to lose here by placing it strategically. This might be one of those things we just have to wait for time to pass here. But this truck station, the plus side, is when we place it, we'll also cover a good chunk of the industrial area if we place it correctly. Look how much that costs us to bulldoze buildings. I think the better call is maybe to just bulldoze one building and then connect it to the road here. Alternatively, what I can do... No, I think that's the best move, is just bulldoze just the one building. That's not as much cost to us. And then build the road to connect. There we go. That's good. And hopefully we can see the coverage here. That's not bad. Alright, so now what we're going to need to do is set up a line with some road vehicles. So let's go ahead and come over here, buy some steam lorries, and we'll buy, let's say, 3 for now. And we'll set up a line, and that line's going to be from here to there. Oh, I don't think that worked correctly. Let's try that again. New line. There we go. I must have misclicked there. Alright. And the way they go Now, what will eventually happen is that the train coming in will drop off food. The food will be transferred over here. What food doesn't get already transferred over there? And then the trucks will pick them up and send them over here. And then all that coverage that this truck station has will be transferred to those consumer areas. And every city is looking for certain goods, and the good we're bringing in right now is food. Ooh, we have a new ship, but I've already discussed. We're not doing well with the ships at the moment. Okay. We've got some older road vehicles we need to take care of. Wow, a lot of road vehicles. This is the one part of the game that I find the most tedious. Let's just go ahead and pause it here before some of these vehicles pick up passengers. So, this line... First off, which city is this? Because I've been kind of ending some passenger things. Okay, so this is fine. So we'll go ahead, send you to depot so you can be replaced. Okay, and you're already in the Denton Road vehicle thing, so we can sell you. Oops. There we go. And we'll buy a new road vehicle, and that's going to be a stagecoach. Buy... And then set it to... Well, we'll find out what line here. Second. Thought it was... There it is. Line 13. Alright. Good to go. And... This vehicle has passengers, so I usually like to avoid grabbing things that have passengers or goods. You're sitting in the Long Beach depot. But we have this guy, line 6, has 4 food, so has things. Okay. We've got some vehicles that don't have anything, though, so let's go over to road vehicle 28. And road vehicle 28, you can go ahead and just go to the depot. And... You also have road vehicle 30, which can also go to the depot. Now, these are on the same line. The reason I jumped over here is just I wanted to be able to manage the area. So we're at Long Beach. I think there's already something in here waiting for us to be sold. And then we're also going to buy... I guess we can buy steam lorries here. And then they're going to go on line 11. Line 11 is just... I think from the fuel factory, is it into the city? I actually don't know. Let's check that. Oh, never mind. Well, we can check it by watching the vehicle go. So line 11. Yeah, so it's bringing fuel into Long Beach is what we're doing there. Okay, other road vehicles that need dressing. So at Long Beach... Oh, no, not at Long Beach. Never mind. And this one's hauling fuel right now. So when it drops it off, we'll get it going to the depot, and we're being replaced. Okay. Go to the depot, and then we'll grab another steam lorry here. Oh, sell you. Buy road vehicle, steam lorry, buy, and then send you on line 11. All right. Well, that's a good chunk of the older vehicles we've taken care of. Now we're just going to have to wait for things to arrive at their depots. Oh, here's a line 7. I think line 7 is not too far away from here. We can check that, because I think this might be the one that brings the oil to the fuel factory. So again, we're going to send this guy to the depot, and then we'll just get a steam lorry to replace him for line 7. So And as technology goes on, you have things have a little bit longer lifespans, but they're also faster. So it's good to replace these things anyway. And set line 7. All right, so I think there's just a few things here and there that we still need to take care of for older vehicles. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. That might be something we come back to in a little while. Okay. I don't want to watch that view anymore. Let's accumulate some cash here. So we can go on to the next project. Next project being demolish this bridge and put in another one that will allow us to get over to Henderson and then to Downey. And then we don't need to worry about that bridge. So that'll connect us to all the riverborne or the riverside cities. Okay. Looks like our passenger line here is doing quite well. And we've got $1 million. So we can start thinking about upgrading some of the lines that we couldn't afford to upgrade earlier. Also, let's repay some of the loans we took. So this is one of those cars. And it's on its way to drop off, so we'll follow it on its journey. And then we'll send it to the depot and get it upgraded. And we also have another freight line running here. Well, no, actually, this is a passenger line. All right, that's actually probably fine because you're not full capacity anyway. Yeah, I'm aware. Road vehicles getting old. Oop. Lost track of what I was doing there. We're going to offload and then send them to the depot. And we'll try and do the same thing with our other train that needs upgrading. As a matter of fact, we have 2 freight trains that need upgraded after this one. And we should be able to afford 2 cars, but we never know how much money we're going to lose in maintenance in the meantime. And we can't spend the money until the guy gets into the depot, so gonna have to remain patient. Yeah, as a matter of fact, just before I go into the depot, they hit me with some maintenance there. I'm tempted to take back a loan just because I want to make sure I at least get 2 cars here. Oops, I hit repay loan. We want borrow a loan. There we go. So let's buy 2 box cars here. Now, okay. Boxcar 1 and 2. That should be good for now. And we'll set you back on line 5, which was the line you were on. And away you go. And then we have this train here, which is actually our newest train. So I just want to see what it picks up for us. We also have another freight train over there that needs upgrading. Okay, off it goes. And our other train is right here, and it's coming into the station. It's almost full of food. Now, I think with this train, we need the extra capacity because we not only pick up the food, but we also pick up livestock as well on the journey. Now, I don't know if it will stop and pick anything up on its way back. Don't think it will, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to send it to the depot now. And hopefully we'll have enough cash to upgrade it when it gets in. I'm not going to spend any money here, even though we could repay the loan we just took. And we'll just follow it in. Yeah, so if I have one complaint about this game, I wish the economy was a little bit less stingy. You know, the amount of money you get, and considering how much trains cost, it can take quite a while to build up enough income to get much done. Oh, good. Well, we're not really using those kind of cars yet, but it's good to see more upgrades. I'd like to get an upgraded boxcar eventually. Because we're still using the original ones, the base ones here. Alright, here we go into the depot. And it looks like we've got $1 million at this point, so we should be fine upgrading 2 cars. I'm not going to do much more than that, because if you get too crazy with cars, then you have more cars than you need, and then that's obviously no good. So we'll just buy 2. And then, I actually forget what line you were on. I think it was line 9. Yeah, I'm fairly certain of that. I'll know I'm wrong if we have 2 trains on line 9. Yep, just 1. Okay, so the other train we need to upgrade is this one here. I'm confident enough that we can repay one of our loans. Oops. I want to click the train. Alright, so they're coming to pick up. So we've caught them at the wrong end of the journey. Alright, we have a little bit too much traffic here apparently, because we did have things stop. 2 trains did stop there briefly. They should start back up here. So I might need to beef up this track here, because we now have 4 trains running along here. Alright, in case, we're just going to wait. Watch this guy pull into the station. And if I feel like I can repay some more of my loans while we wait, all the better. Also, I think I'm going to open this list up. We're just going to keep an eye on some of these older cars, see if we get an opportunity to catch one, like I think I just did. Empty. So, road vehicle 13 on line 8. We're going to hop over there. You're going to go into the depot. And depot's right there, so that's easy. So line 8 is it? All right, buy vehicle. Going to be a steam lorry. Buy. And you, once we get there, are going to go to line 8. Okay. We also have another car here on line 8. Where are you right this second? You are there, and you're going there. All right, so that's not too far of a journey. We want to stick around and watch them. Oh, we got another car here that we can take advantage of. Let's go hop over there. All right, I don't know what I just did, but I just heard something. Some kind of thing happened that I'm not sure. I hope I didn't just get money. Alright, I'm confused what I'm doing here. Ah, there we go. We're going to send you back to the depot. And then we're going to need one on line 6. Steam lorry, buy. And set line to line 6. Alright. We do have a bunch of stuff waiting for us at Long Beach to sell. Let's head over there and just do that while we're at it. Long Beach is over here. Well, that's as much as I'm willing to take care of for now. So let's go ahead, continue here, and we were watching the train come over here to pick up food. And it's going to take the switch here, go on the outside. And then when it's done with its run, we're going to go ahead and put it in the depot and upgrade it. So we can have 4 cars. I would eventually also like to figure out a way to get trains sending the construction materials into these cities, because right now we only have the construction materials going to one city, and I would like to change that. Alright, I'm pretty comfortable repaying a loan. Alright, in we go. We shouldn't pick anything up here, so... Oops, didn't mean to do that. As soon as they've dropped off, we can send them to the depot. I don't know which depot they'll... Uh-oh. Unable to find path. Why is that? Well, it's moving, so that seems odd. You know what I think I think the problem is it's trying to go into this depot, and we really want it to go over to that depot. I did think that this would be a problem, having this depot here and not having a way for traffic going this way to get into the depot. I don't think there's a way to easily remedy that without rebuilding the depot, because this is too much curvature. Way too much curvature. You can't expect a train to be able to follow that. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. And I don't think there's a way you can make that happen. So the best route, I think, is to actually dismantle the depot and move it back so that we can maybe get a more gentler path. Otherwise, we just dismantle the depot and never rebuild it, and we just use one depot. Because originally these lines were not connected. But just to avoid the confusion here, I am gonna, I think, dismantle this depot. And I'll figure out a way to make it hook up a little bit better so that we've got it going both ways. Because that's the issue. Now that we've done that, I'm assuming that the train's going to go to the other depot. So whether or not I want to rebuild the depot, I haven't decided, but I think for now we're just going to... Oh, wow. All right, so we do have a new passenger car. And we reached the year 1900, so apparently we got an achievement for that. All right, we'll follow the train. I mean, that's a longer path to get over here, but that's what we're going to have to do. But eventually we'll... Oh, you know what? What is the train going to do here? Because we don't have a path over this way. Oh, we're having a lot of problems with the game right now. Kind of struggling here. Let me pause it for a second. Ever since that hitting 1900, we're having a lot of framey issues here. I'm actually not sure where this guy's going. Alright, well, see, the problem is, I got rid of that depot, but then I didn't remember that there is no path over here. Whoops. Alright, well, we're going to have to correct that for the future. I'll let the train go here. That is if we don't have frame issues. I'll just go at normal speed here for a little while. See if it will calm down. But let's try and make a curved path somewhere here. We're going to come out this way. And we're going to come in over here. Too much slope. Alright, we'll just go there. That's fine. Just make sure the connections are correct. Looks good to me. Let's okay that. And we're gonna need to put signals in. And signals over here. And I also want to switch so that, well, we might not need one because I know I have switches. A lot of frame rate issues right now. Alright, so we do not have a switch to get over here if we needed it, so I think we need to do that. We need to put a switch in here. So we can get over if we want to. And then put in some signals. That signal might actually work for here, but just to be double sure, I'll put one there. One here. One here. And put one here. And let's see if we can figure out where the heck that train's going. The train that we want to upgrade is here, so it ignored me. Ah, okay. It couldn't find a path, so it just ignored me when I told it to go into the depot. Alright. Has the frame rate calmed down? It looks like it has. Alright, well, maybe not. This actually might be a good point to go ahead and put it in the stream. It was planned. The plan was just to do this a couple hours, and we're getting close to that. For whatever reason, we're having a little bit of issues with frame rate. First time I've ever seen this in the game. So I apologize for that. But it is not settling down. It looks like I might have to quit out of the game and reload in to probably get it to cut it out. You know what? It's smoothed out now. There we go. Well, we'll keep going for about another half an hour. Okay. Train stop. Switch over. Perfect. Yeah, see, just occasionally it's kind of framey here. Alright, so right now, the train was just waiting for the chance to be able to switch over here. It could have followed along behind, so that could have been a little bit better, maybe. Alright, so this time we're going to tell it to go into that depot, and it's going to listen to me. Alright, and we've got loans to pay off too. I'm going to pay off 2 here for now. And you are going to head to the depot. And this time you're going to listen to me. And you're just going to wait for a free path because there's a train coming. I got that. But it will be through soon. Oh, okay. I guess you get the right of way. I thought there was a collision there for a second. Alright, we've got some more road vehicles that need taken care of, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Just want to focus on the train getting into the depot. Yep, it looks like it's found its way now that we have this connection. Huh. Alright. So we'll want some more trucks picking up its stuff. Alright, we'll go to it and do that in a second. I just want to take care of the train. Alright. This should be the last one we need to upgrade. We'll take... I just want to see what this is all about. So we got 18 passengers rather than 16, but it cost almost 800,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. Especially when the earlier cars are like 200,000. That's quite a lot. All right, we'll buy 2. And we'll send it on its way back to line 20. Okay. As I said, I think that is the last car that we need to upgrade. Of all the freight lines that are going here. That's a passenger line. Here's our other freight train. And it has 4 cars, so we're pretty much good. So, let's go check out the factory over here. So it's the construction factory is wanting more cars to transport goods to it. Now, I'm not sure what part is the problem. I don't know if it needs more stone or if it needs more construction materials hauled. But the problem is our shipyard here is like full capacity, like big time full capacity. And we only have 1 boat. How profitable is this boat? Because if it is profitable, I think we should probably buy another one. So let's take a look at our lines here. And this, it's not profitable right now, but maybe with more boats on the line, it will be. Kind of hard to say. Well, let's take a look at that. So come to the depot here, or shipyard, I should say. Buy ships. We have plenty of money right now. Okay, so what we want is things that can haul something that's not oil, which is apparently all the ships that we have. What does this haul? Ah, here we go. So we did have an upgraded ship here. This can haul 100 as opposed to 50, and it is slightly, and I point out slightly faster. So we'll go ahead and buy this. It is pricey, and it might not prove profitable, but we're going to try it nonetheless. And we're going to set it to line 19. Hopefully that will be a little bit better. And to make the make this happy, what I'll do is I will increase the things working both lines. So first, we need to sell that. We're going to buy steam lorry and oops, I forgot to hit buy. Buy steam lorry, buy. Then you are going to set to whatever line. Okay, line 18 is that one. What's the other one? 8. So you're going to go on 8. And then we'll buy another one. And we'll send that on the other line, 18. Hopefully that will make the factory happy, but we'll also pick up more of the construction materials on this end with our ship. Alright, well, let's go ahead and let time go there. And I am going to repay yet another loan. And we're almost actually through the loan, so that's going pretty well. Let's take a look at our lines and see how profitable they are. So, some of our passenger ones are not running a profit, but pretty much everything else is, with the exception of our passenger ship, which is actually running less and less in the red, so that's good. That means we're actually making progress here. And then this line is in the red right now, but hopefully it will get better. And line 21 is not profitable. Let's see what line 21 is. So I actually don't know. Line 21 is... Ah, that's the line that's supposed to be hauling food. I don't think this has been going long enough to really see how profitable that's going to be, so we're just going to have to be patient on that line. Oftentimes it takes quite a while. All right. Yeah, we're only at 1901 at the moment. And I started all the way back in 1850 originally with this game. And we don't have many passengers picking up here. I'm really surprised that we're actually making up some of the losses we've gained so far. I was kind of hoping by doing the passenger line here, you know what? That's one thing I haven't taken a look at in a while, is how is this passenger line doing? Oop, you're full. How many passengers are waiting here? 17. So there's 17 we didn't send. Line 3 is really backed up. And line 12... Okay. So let's grab line 3, which is our very first passenger line. And I'm assuming that's it coming in right now. How many passengers are you hauling? 64. Alright, I think it's time we upgrade this sucker. Why'd you go that way? That's a weird way to go. Alright. No, I did not do the American campaign. I did parts of the European campaign. And I just went straight into the free mode that I'm playing right now, because I just wanted to have more freedom to decide what I wanted to do. The campaign I did in Europe, I don't know, I just didn't like the lack of freedom. I missed my opportunity, though, but we'll have 3 guys go into the void. I don't know, it's not that the campaign wasn't fun, I just... Oh, crap. I'd actually prefer... What we're going to do here is I'm going to set them back on the line briefly. Oh, crap. What did I just do? I think that road vehicle was supposed to be on line 18. Crap, I had the wrong window. Line 18, right? Yeah, okay. My bad. Let's come back to the train here. I don't want the train moving. Because I got rid of the old depot, and I really don't want it to go all the way over to this. Well, I guess it's not the end of the world if it goes to that depot. Yeah, the American campaign is probably a lot different than the European campaign. One of the problems with the European campaign is the first mission they put you in is in the Alps, so the train is rather ridiculous. And I don't know, the first mission to me just wasn't... It was really slow because they had you hauling stone from one location to another, and the amount of stone they wanted you to haul was ridiculous, considering the time period and how fast your trains were. And it just took forever. And there wasn't really anything to do. You were just waiting on the stone to get transferred from one location to another. So, I don't know. Maybe it gets more fun in the future. But to me, it was just a little bit slower than I would like. Oh, wow, we got a new train, too. And our new boxcar. I've been waiting for that. Alright, now, I'm not sure what I want to do here, because I think passenger car-wise, we might be able to upgrade this whole train. Whether or not we can afford upgrading the whole train is another matter. But this is my most profitable line by far and away, and it looks quite clearly like we need to upgrade our passenger capacity. So just take a look at what we've got here. So the new train, I'm assuming, is going to be very expensive, which it is. how much better is it? Now, the train I'm running right now is this one, on at least this train, which is 60 kilometers an hour. This is, wow, really fast, 100 kilometers an hour. That's a big improvement over the previous train. And then we have the best passenger cars here too, which can haul 2 more passengers. So I have 2 options here, in my opinion. I could add on another passenger car for about 500,000, or I could replace all the passenger cars I have right now with these newer ones. The main reason I would think about replacing the passenger cars is just I don't know how old they are. This train's probably been going for a while. As a matter of fact, I probably can see some details on that. This train has been running 26 years, so it's going to get towards the end of its lifespan pretty soon, at least with the passenger cars. Yeah, 30 years there. And then the train, it can last 30 years as well, so we might as well replace it if we're going to be doing all that. Yeah, I mean, I might think about doing the campaign. It's just one of those things that, I don't know, I just wanted to jump into the free mode and just mess around a little bit. Yeah, I think we need to replace the whole train in my mind. So, go through here and do that. Again, whether or not we'll have enough money. Okay. I'm going to have to take out extensive loans, though, if I want to buy the newest train. I don't know how necessary 100 kilometers an hour is going to be for such a short trip. I mean, it's always good to have that kind of speed, but, it's just going to cost me a lot of money to do this. Well, I'm definitely going to buy at least this train. And passenger cars is going to be another problem, because we had 4, and that was not enough. So I am probably going to have to take at least 2 loans here to buy as many cars as we had before. I think... yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to buy... yeah, we'll buy these. Alright. So we didn't really upgrade the train, but it needed to be replaced anyway. Well, we upgraded the front part, so that's good. Let's get it back on this line, line 3. And away we go. I do have debt. So that, I don't know if you guys could see that achievement, but according to that, I got $1 million without any debt. That's not true because I have debt. But oh well. I'll take it. Alright. Now, how many passengers are waiting for me now? Probably quite a lot. 76. And the train can only hold 64. Alright. Well, whatever the frame rate issue was, it's definitely calmed down. I haven't noticed it in quite a while. Alright. There goes the freight train. How much food are you hauling? Oh, full load. That's good. It helps the truck stations make a profit. It looks like they actually have things to haul now, so that's good. Just one of those things, it takes time. question is how many passengers are waiting for us here. Not too many, actually. Maybe we didn't really need the upgrade. On the other hand, they might have left because they were waiting so long. But line 17 now has 60 passengers waiting there. And that is line 17 right here. We've got a full boat of 32 passengers, so it's looking like it's probably time to upgrade this train too, to having more passenger capacity. If we're gonna have 60 passengers waiting for us here. I can't quite afford that yet though. So, I mean I could, but it'd only be one car. And whether or not it'd be there when we get to the depot, I don't know. But this is our best train, I think. Or one of our better trains. One of the more expensive trains. Because I wanted it to be fast. So that we could get over the bridge quickly. And over Tier. Because that's one of the longer distance passenger stops that we have so far. Now, one thing I have noticed is town populations are actually improved by having train stops connecting them. So, Evansville is not really that populous, but as time goes on and we have the transportation of passengers back and forth here, it actually will go up because our second most populous city here, Hampton, was not the case originally, and it was just the train line going from Provo, which was the most populous city originally, over to Hampton, improved that number dramatically. Another one that got added onto this line, Denton, over here, was like close to the bottom, and now it's actually more towards the top here. So, definite improvement in population, and I'm hoping that we can get Evansville up so that we can try and make... matter of fact, I think maybe there has been improvement, but we can get more out of this passenger line. All right, well, we've actually saved up quite a bit of cash here. So when this train drops off, I think it's time to upgrade it. But, yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, okay. Thanks for the advice. Huh. I've never tried that. Let's try that out. So, here we're going to need a passenger car. So, someone in the chat is advising that we buy the car now, and we send them to the depot, and they'll just connect automatically. Let's see if how that works. Now, the one question I really have, if anybody knows this, if you send somebody to the depot and the train is taking on passengers while they're going to the depot, the passengers disappear. Do those passengers just fall into the void? Because that's what I've been, like, saying. Like, these 11 passengers, do they just disappear? That's one thing I've always wondered. Because it seems like they just fall off the face of the planet when you do that. Like, I haven't really noticed that they reappear over here. Alright, off we go. Oh. Did I not buy the train? I could have swore I bought... Maybe I didn't. Let's try that again. Alright, so we've got train car waiting. Let's see if it connects. So There we go. Yeah, all right. That makes sense. Okay. And might as well grab another car while we're here. And then pay off the loans. And that should take care of most of the loans that we have. And we'll send this guy back on line 17. Away you go. All right. Loving it. I do want to watch this train because never really truly watched it go over the bridge here. In any case, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream here. We've been going for almost a few hours now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I do have some videos of Transport Fever up on my channel, but we're still, kind of feeling out the game. I haven't been playing it a lot since it came out. Just one of those things I picked up, see how fun it was. But I will be posting this on my YouTube channel. I'm recording it simultaneously as I'm streaming it later this week. So if you missed any part of it and you want to see what all I did, I'll be posting that. And I hope you guys really have enjoyed the stream. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.